Hi everybody, my name is Troy Wingard and I'm with Brambleton Library's Teen Services. Have you ever wanted to hide something in plain sight, just like a secret agent or a spy in your favorite movie? Well, in this video we're going to show you how you can make your very own book safe out of an old book and a few materials so you can store your secret possessions in plain sight. Sound interesting? Well, let's get started. Alright, now to make your own book safe, you're going to need the following materials. You're going to need some white glue, you're going to need a pencil, you're going to need either a paintbrush or a sponge brush because you're going to be using this to brush on the glue. You're also going to need a metal ruler and you want it to be at least 1 foot long. You also want an old hardcover book and you don't want to get no thicker than about 1 inch. And lastly, you're going to need a retractable utility knife with a brand new blade. And if you don't know where one is, ask your mom and dad. They probably have one in a toolbox or their garage in their house. All right, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to open the cover of the book, and with a pencil and a ruler, you're going to draw on the first page a rectangle that's roughly about 1 inch from the end of the paper. So I've already done it on these sides, and now I'm going to roughly draw in my last line. This is the area that we're going to cut out. Now we've got everything laid out, we're ready to cut out our pages. Now I recommend that you use a retractable utility knife, like the one I have here. Mostly is because they have a really thick handle that's going to allow you to grip the knife really easily and to control your cuts. Now it's very important that you retract the blade until it's only about 1/4 of an inch long, something like that. Cutting the pages with like a longer blade is not going to give you much control, and it's going to be a lot more hazardous to use. Now with your utility knife and your ruler, I want you to carefully begin cutting out the rectangle you just marked. Hold down firmly on the ruler, but don't press too hard on the knife. You want to cut through about maybe 2 or 3 pages at a time, so be patient with this. You got to remember that cutting too deep or cutting too fast at one time is going to increase the chance of you accidentally cutting yourself. And we don't want that to happen. Just remember that cutting out a book safe is going to take a lot of time. Once you have cut through a few pages, tear them out and throw them away. Now, once you get to a point to where you can't pull out any more paper, you want to turn to that page and you want to begin cutting again using the same exact process. Okay, I think I'm done cutting. So now, I'm all set for gluing. Now, for the next step, I want to take some glue and I want to take my brush and I want to glue the back part or the back page to the back cover of the book. Okay, now I'm going to close the book. And I'm going to use my brush and my glue to paint the inside part of the area, all the pages that I cut out. Be careful not to get it on the top part of that front page. So you want to be kind of neat. It's okay to get it on the back cover. That's fine. All right. Now that I have gone ahead and I've glued all my areas, I'm going to close this book up and I'm going to let it dry. All right, now we've let our glue dry for a good long time, a couple of hours, and let's check it out. So we'll take our brick off and voila, we're done. Now, for some of you who may not want to use a sharp knife, Brambleton Library's Teen Services has a limited number of free book safe kits with the pages already cut out for you. All you'll have to do is glue it together, just like we demonstrated earlier in this video. So go upstairs in the Teen Center at Brambleton Library and ask for one while supplies last. Now, the book safe kits at Brambleton Library have the following materials. We have some white glue, we have a sponge brush, and this is disposable. Once you use it, you can throw it away. And we also have a hardcover book that's been pre-cut. It's been separated from the cover, and it's been pre-cut with a saw. So that way you don't have to make any cuts with a knife. Now remember, the books included in these kits have been damaged in such a way that they can't be sold or even given away. So we're repurposing them for these book safes. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to glue the back of the book to our block of pages. Okay. Next, you're going to want to glue the spine cover to that block of pages. So we're going to put a heavy amount of glue down on the spine. And once we have enough glue down, we're going to close the book up and we're going to put something heavy on it, like a brick or a pile of books. It's been a couple of hours and we've let the spine of the book and the back of the book dry. So for the final step, we're going to open up the cover and we're going to brush a nice thick layer of glue on the inside pages of the book. You want to be neat about it, but you also want to make sure you get enough glue. Okay, everybody, I hope that this was a really helpful video. Now you can make a bunch of these book safes to hide multiple things around your house, or you can even give them away as gifts to your friends. Regardless of what you do, I hope you have a really great time with this project. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.